Hey y'all, this the call. This is the call that is gonna set up everything in my life. I didn't hear you. You said 64,000?
Yeah, so your balance as of today is $64,085.75. If you're
You got any more of those pips, Jay Wayne? We trying to get paid. It's Take Profit Tuesday.
Take profits on the move. The movement is real. 50 pips a day. Watch the money drip. Pips pay my bills. Pips pay my bills. Pips pay my bills. Pips pay my bills.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This your boy Jay Wayne. You know, representing Team Take Profits. And I'm about to head out to Best Buy real quick because I gotta buy another camera. Yeah, I got a need for another camera. I try to hold off and see, if this one that I'm using now would do the trick, but I gotta get an update. But I'm just taking y'all along on my day real quick, you know what I'm saying? And I got a phone call to make. I got a few things to do. So yeah, I gotta meet with one of my team members. Gotta get him laced up. He been needing a little help. So I've been real busy, but I'm gonna, just call him right now and help him out. So stay tuned. Cool, man. So yeah, I kind of was able to read the message a little bit, but yeah, what's going on, man? Hey, that's pretty good. 27 trades, 5 losses. Yeah, well, that's pretty good. When are the losses occurring? Is it after a whole bunch of wins, then a few losses occur? Perfect. So now I would say you need a plan. So the plan is going to be, what is your study time? So do you have I wouldn't study all day long, because you need a time for your subconscious mind to catch up. You need to let it process. So I would say study 1 or 2 hours a day and then let it process. So that's really all you need. That's solid. If you can study 1 or 2 hours a day and without being interrupted, that's solid. And so when you're watching the videos that we have, you want to be watching those and breaking them up. You want to be dissecting those videos. All right, so that means watching the video, pausing it, demonstrating what the video is showing you. This is part of the process, the plan. The education is the first step, right? So I don't know how you've been studying, but if you have a whole bunch of book notes, written notes, that's good and all, but you need to be applying what you've been learning. So the best way I found is pause the video and demonstrate what you've been taught in that video, and do that a couple 100 times. Making sure that you're confident. Because whatever you're being shown in that video is not going to happen that same way over and over and over. It's probably 30 different ways that a trend line is going to break. You know what I'm saying? So it's probably 30 different ways that a retest is going to happen. So you need to see all those different ways. So that's why you need to go ahead and back test that a couple 100 times, and then 50 to 100 times. I'm not even lying. And then you can go on to the next part of the video or whatever, and you can kind of gauge that. But I'm just trying to show you how you should be studying.
Low. We in a lockdown, let it grow. We're chasing them trades, just let them go. When it hit, bruh, you would know. Break a trend line, break a zone. Catch a runner or take the goal. Whatever you do, quit playing with them. You gotta learn to be a breadwinner. Yeah, I'm isolated, but the money's still accumulating. When we all get off lockdown, I pray the world is rejuvenated. Popping out like, yeah, we made it. What don't kill us, make us strong.
If we can have some simple but effective plan in place, that's what we really want. And that's powerful. If you can stay disciplined, and as the account grow, you want to change it when you get to 1,000. That's pretty much. So it doesn't matter. Really, you want to be like, okay, if it's been 6 months and you're not even consistent or being disciplined, you don't want to. The last thing you want to do is up the lot size. So if you know what you're waiting for, and then it's up to you to listen to the discipline or not. Because you can know like what you're waiting for and still be undisciplined. So I want you to master that whole discipline thing. All right. And our trade setups will show you what you're waiting for. And I just want you to prove to yourself that you're disciplined enough to wait for it. And then you want to prove to yourself that you have the confidence and the skill set to execute on it. All right. Then once you've proved that to yourself over and over and over, boom. Now when June come, you know, you got the 1,000 in there. Now you're ready to take that dollar lot size. Because if you take big losses on that dollar, that's going to start eating away your account a little bit. And this is what I want for you, bro. Is by the time June come, that you have back tested a lot of the videos, the training, that you have back tested that stuff, that you're very confident. So now, bro, it's just gonna be like the same redundant thing over and over and over every day. It's just gonna be almost like a piece of cake, but you never want to disrespect the market that way. It's always, you have to be sharp, but it's gonna be just so easy. And that's what I want for you. You know, it's not gonna be the easiest thing in the world, but it's gonna be easier. And if you study exactly the plan that I gave you and do everything, by come June, it's gonna feel that way. You're not gonna be perfect, and you're still gonna have a little bit of hiccups here and there, but keeping that lot size down is what's gonna get you through it. You know, because you're not gonna be blowing no crazy money. So yeah, bro, that's what I want you to follow, man. Keeping it simple, just like that. All right, my man. Well, I hope to see you in class, man, and I'll talk to you soon. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate your love too, man. All the support, man. All right, my bro. All right, peace. All right, squad. So we just got the camera. Actually, this is the new camera right here. This is the vlogging camera. It's not that bad. Actually, it look good. This is something I can flip out real quick, still get some action, still get some footage without bringing a big rig. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, everybody don't want the big rig all in their face. It's basically like a big shotty in their face. Nobody want no, you know, big old camera in their face. So I got the little small joint and it looked pretty good. So right now I made it back home just in time. We about to do a team training every Tuesday at 7 o'clock Eastern time. It goes down. Okay. So we about to do that right now. And I'm actually going to let YouTube, all my YouTube family, okay, all y'all that's watching, I'm going to let y'all in on a sneak peek. All right. So I always got to think about the YouTube family. And what I talk about today is going to be covering like catching those big moves. All right. Finding where those big moves happen. I'm actually going to make a quicker video for all my YouTube family on, you kind of cover the basics of it. All right. If you guys want the full content, if you guys want the absolute uncut, gun barrel straight, raw and uncut video, then, you know, you just join the mentorship right down here on the screen. Join the mentorship and you can take part of it. But right now we're going to dive in. All right, so let's get it. So now I can really go off up in there. So powerful zone, price pulls back. It pulled back to somewhere. Where's this stuff pulling back to? I want you to understand either price is pulling back to a strong zone, a supply and demand zone. Price is pulling back to the golden zone. That's where price is pulling back to. All right. Now you're going to get these 23.6 pullbacks and shoots up. Look, team, I told you, only care about the way you trade. Have your rules and price have to come to that. Now, you can't have no weak rules. You can't have no silly rules. You got to have proven rules. And I'm trying to provide those to you. So what's solid is don't care about the 38.2. Don't care about what price come to the 23.6. Let's worry about all that later. Let's first master how we gonna master this golden zone first. So here's the thing.
Now here's the chart. So we can do the same thing here. Now price pushes up, right? Move on to another chart. Where did this pull back to? Like, how could we have caught this pullback? What could we have done with that? First of all, you already know you should have had that channel marked up all day. Maybe you came to the market because this was not clear. Like, we just see this whole big old market moving. And first of all, keep that golden zone there. I'm gonna show you how powerful that is later. We come to the market and it's like, okay, I see all of this stuff. Where do I even start? So that's why I'm moving it to the edge of the screen. We can even like replay it. We're right here. Okay, I don't know what happened in the past to make that stop there, but who cares? But I know I got a channel here though, and I know the way the market moves. It just does the same thing over and over and over. So I got a channel here that's valid. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. It break it. You can just shake your head. Do we want 100 pips or 200 pips? These setups are coming from the daily time frame today. Are we aiming for 100 pips or 200 pips? 100 pips? No, yes. Minimum. Because I always take the safe route. Of course they're going to go 500 pips. But I don't need all of that. I can make a good living off of, honestly, I made a good living off of 20 pips. So, Robert said 200. Gia said 100, 100, 100. Everybody say, all right, man, skip Robert. What he talking about? We're going to do, hey, we're going to do 100. We doing 100. Robert, you get the 200. You just hold it, all right? Rob being greedy. Yeah, man. It's always telling us to not be greedy. Look, now, I don't think 200 is being greedy, to be honest with you, with the knowledge that we got. Look, 100 pips, be done with it. Now, here's the thing. On the daily chart, when you see these, it's the same thing. Either take the breakout or the retest. Now, just remember, how when we do that break and retest on the 30-minute chart, all the retest traders have to wait longer. And the breakout traders we gone to sleep already. You still waiting on the retest. Okay, that's the same thing for the daily. So you got to think about that. But that's why we're going to go to the hour chart to see if we can just take the breakouts. Because we're going to look at that hour chart. So I'm thinking like, man, maybe we can catch the breakouts on these. Because we're combining it just not at the daily or the 4 hour, but the 1 hour, giving us more content to look at. So prices underneath the 50, the breakout, we already know that went 100 pips. That's 167 pips right off the breakout. Is this still valid yet? No, because it did not break the 23.6 yet. If it dropped lower, we move it lower. It made a lower low. We got to move it because it didn't break the 23.6 at all. So we move it. We keep adjusting it. It broke the 23.6 right up in here. These little candles right here. Okay, broke the 23.6. Got to mark that up now. It's valid. And this is what's going to give you the blueprint. Keep you knowing where you're at in the market. Anytime you put a golden zone, you don't just drop it there. You see, does it make sense left? See that? That's what you see. That's what you want to see. You want to see price respecting that. We drop down. Boom, came all the way down there, and I was pulling back up to that golden zone. Now, the question is, do we eat off of this? Do we eat off of when it broke this golden zone from the earlier one? Do we eat off of that? You can. That's why we on the 1 hour time frame. You can. If it break it and you see retests happening there, you can eat off of that on the way back up. It came up to the golden zone on a daily. We're all being students, listening to the instructions. We're waiting, right? Boom. It comes up here. When do you take it? Let's move it over. You taking it as it's breaking the trend line underneath the 50. When I get the trend line break underneath the 50, those are the moments that you get excited. But I can understand the market like this now. That's crazy. So at any given time, I can just be like, you know what? What's popping today? What's going on? All right, I don't feel like trading right now. I'm going to take a break. But let me jump back in the market. Okay, the daily was doing this. The 1 hour was doing that. Okay, boom. You know what? I know what to wait for. Let's do it. Let's do it. Man, that's crazy that we to this point. And now what took me 4 years to get can take you 1 year. And that's what's really crazy. All right, guys, so I'm about to get something to eat real quick. I got another training to do, a one-on-one with one of the guys on the squad named Ken. He a beast. He coming, and he just need a little bit of extra help. So I'm about to eat this little cereal. Got to fuel up real quick. By the way, my cereal, I got some of that healthy stuff. You really can't tell from this bowl right here. Some of the healthy stuff. This ain't the healthiest of the healthiest, but it'll do for now. I know you can hear those kids in the background crying. There's one right there. What's up, little man? What's up? Say hi to the YouTube family. He like when I make beats. You like that beat, man? Look at that hair, boy. Boy, you looking like, what are you looking like?
Sexy little baby.
You ain't feeling that beat either? He ain't feeling none of my little whack beats. All right, son, I gotta do a training, okay? Love you, son. All right, man, let's get it, man. So what can I help you with? Yeah.
I put it on the EU pair.
Mm-hmm.
And for the next week, it doubled. I didn't touch it. It just doubled. Just
Yeah.
going and going.
Yeah.
I was like, well, shit, if this $1,000 damn account would have doubled right now, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But I put it on a swing. I just let it ride. So now that you bringing that in, that kind of give me some, okay, cool. I can look at the bigger picture too and still follow your philosophy. Put them all together. We gonna make bread. We good.
And so Joe is running heavy swing trades on GA. That's all he trade is the swing trades on GA. Now he do the day trading too, because it ain't a swing trade popping off every single day on pair.
It ain't. No,
so
it ain't.
So I would say keep in mind or keep an eye out on what Joe is doing, because he's giving us the analysis, the bigger picture. And, you know, I'm pretty sure you can look at it too. So you just combine it. Combine with what you're doing with somebody that's solid. You said you won 8 trades.
I said I did about 8 trades, and I did two losses and 6 wins.
Solid. And the wins was kept to a minimum. I mean, the losses was kept to a minimum.
Losses is a minimum. You know what I'm saying? For real. So, you know what I mean? So it worked out. I mean, you know, I came out good. It was a good night.
Right.
I felt good about it. Yeah. So, you know, it ain't going to be like that every night. It ain't going to be like that every night, but just to know I can do it. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I'm getting somewhere.
Yeah, so at this point, then what I'm hearing from you is you got to maintain that discipline, that laser sharp focus every single day.
Mm-hmm.
And so the main thing is I would challenge you to just don't go out of the process. If that trade setup is not there, you know what trade setup you want. First of all, know what trade setup you trade.
Yeah.
And then you perfect that. If that market ain't lining up to that, it ain't worth it.
On my plate to be trying to recruit. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to recruit realtors. I try to make money. That's what I try to do. And I need to learn whatever it is for me to make money. I don't want to rely on me convincing somebody else to make money for me to make money. No. I should be able to make money in the game I'm in, period.
Right.
That's my
period.
Right. If I can't do that, something wrong.
Something wrong. So you faking it to make it or something.
Yeah. I'm leading by example. You know what I'm saying? When you latch on to me because you see I'm winning, I ain't got to convince you of nothing.
Right. That's the spot we want to be in. That's exactly, bro. So when I first started 4 years ago, that's my whole mindset. That was my whole mindset. And I was just blessed, bro, to be on a team that will allow you to learn just how to trade.
Okay.
Because we had the marketer and we had the trader. I latched on to the trader.
It's been a blessing, man. I appreciate you and everything you're doing. I know you got a lot of new people coming in, but like I said, you ain't gonna hear a whole lot from me. I ain't a beginner like that. So, you know, I'm just gonna ride with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just chilling, talking with my son. Got his little motorcycle for his little birthday, and he out there trying to fix on it. He always trying to fix on something. He's trying to be a mechanic. He want to be a mechanic. I'm trying to teach this boy how to be the boss of the mechanics. Think big, baby boy. You feel me? Boss status. But I guess you do got to put your work in so you know how to run a place, right? But yeah, guys, that was a good meeting. Shout out to All City Ken. That boy is a beast, man. Real good training session right there. But now I have to do a little bit of mentorship on just helping somebody start up a YouTube channel and, the process behind it, creating the business model behind it, just the brand. So that's kind of like, it's just meetings all day, man. Meetings all day. It ain't just always trading Forex on the charts, this, and that. It's meetings all day handling business. And I got a lot more things going on today as well. I also got a big, huge accomplishment, son. I haven't told Quinn yet, but I'm paying off all my debt today. I'm setting up an arrangement with the Department of Education, student loans that I never graduated from. I owe $67,000. I'm about to try to make a deal. I'm gonna try to start with 20,000. Hey, 67,000. I'm coming in with 20,000.
Nobody would accept that.
So I'm gonna try to do it with 20,000. See what they say, and they probably end up. Last time I checked, they wanted me to pay like 50-some thousand. I'm trying to pay 20,000 and pocket the rest. But we'll see what happens. But that's what's coming up today. So stay tuned. All right, bro. So what's up? What we got, man?
We got trying to figure out the how to map out the 10 videos, the initial 10 videos going to make for the YouTube.
So creating a YouTube channel, you want to know your avatar. Who are you speaking to? So who are your who are your avatars? Maybe 1, 2.
Yeah. And then it's just a question of, am I the content being by content? I mean, am I addressing the, I know about the Forex lifestyle that we talked about. That's important, obviously, to tie it into the mission statement and everything else. And then the content itself on the videos, thinking, what do I need to cover? I'm thinking, again, if we're talking how to get started, I guess the basics of setting up MT4, Trading View, those are just basic stuff that obviously at some point I'm going to have there. And then after that, risk management, and then the basic stuff, support, resistance, trading psychology. Obviously I can talk about that quite a bit, and that will be unique, to me.
That's gonna be powerful. All right. So okay. So I will start there. Go ahead and create your channel from the ground floor, set up stuff, beginner stuff, and grow into the deeper stuff.
Right.
What's good is that we have something that is powerful. We know stuff that actually works and that most people don't know. 2 reasons. I think one, and the other one is nothing wrong with broadening your education.
Correct. And making it relatable to what's going on now. Again, why would somebody's going to look at support and resistance by me? Well, they're going to look at support and resistance video from Robert because he's talking about how to apply it in this moment right now, what's going on with the market right now.
And you know what? I'm going to actually use this education to help you guys. Boom. That's powerful.
Yeah.
It's all about how you present it.
It's funny because perhaps I should have a different name. Now I'm asking you for feedback that is not Rivera centered, but team centered, or something that would be attractive, not because of an individual, but because of an organization, a movement. You know what I mean? People I think are more attracted to that than an individual. I don't know. Who are my people? Well, the people who don't know anything about it, like you said, and then the Latino people who are looking for opportunity.
You have an opportunity to be the face of that whole community.
Right.
You don't have to be limited to that community, but you can be the face of that community.
Right.
So you need to take that head on.
I think every immigrant goes through the identification, like holding on to holding on to your culture, where you came from and who you are from that, and then at the same time embracing the fact that you're in America, that there are other opportunities here, that there's a larger group of people to reach, and it's the Americans who have the money. It's the English speaking people who have the money. I'm going to end up attracting a lot of people who don't have a lot of funds, which is fine, because again, the vision is that I have access to wealth, and I want to be able to get these people to it, and that the wealth gets to them, and that then they are empowered to go to their community and raise themselves, to create small little, not United States, but you know what I mean, communities of financial independence in Venezuela and Colombia and wherever they happen to be.
All right, guys. So now, busy, super busy day. Just got done with all the meetings, like 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how many meetings it was, but a lot of meetings, but very productive day. I'm actually excited about all the stuff I accomplished today, but I got to talk to my wife and tell her what's going on. Surprise. Hey, what's up, boo?
Hey, boo, you got the camera all in my face?
Hey, what you doing? What's all this? You putting your weave in?
Bro, stop putting me on blast.
Bald head, scallywag. Ain't got no hair in the back.
I got plenty of hair.
Okay. I see you.
Thank you.
Is that's real?
Play. Yeah, it is real. It's
Okay.
my hair. I look like a lion before all this. Man, it's a lot of hair. What's up, though? What's up?
Hey, look. Today is the day.
Day?
So remember about, like, I don't know, when did I give you my little to-do list, my goal sheet? Was that like 3 months ago, 4 months ago? Remember that list that I had goals I wanted to accomplish?
Yeah.
And remember one of them was on there. It was like getting a car. It was like little stuff like that. But then I was also talking about the debt.
You put us in more debt.
No. The goals. So I'm actually finna accomplish one of the goals, and that's becoming debt free with my school loans.
Stop lying.
On everything. Hey, hey guys, I'm excited.
I'm proud of you.
Hey, I appreciate it, boo.
Boo, I am so proud of you. Like, I knew you could do it. Like, it's been a long time coming. But take care of your debt. Then we're going to take care of my debt. We're going to be debt free, boo. Like, I can't wait to say.
And it's sad. I ain't even get no degree for it, but it's all good. What's your debt? 100,000?
Like 120.
You got it. Hey, y'all. This the call. This is the call that is going to set up everything in my life. It's the National Debt Services. And about to try to negotiate, make a deal with them, and try to become debt free. This is the day, man.
I'm with National Credit Services, contracted by Department of Education to assist you with your student loan. Also, it is an attempt to collect a debt by debt collector. Any information obtained is used for that purpose, and the call is recorded. Is that okay?
That's fine. What is like a settlement I can come in on to try to pay out? If I have 20,000, can I pay that and send it to you and be done?
Unfortunately not. It looks like the lowest that they're willing to offer, let me see here, because your balance is at 63,000, so they'd be willing to offer somewhere around 54,000, and you're given 90 days.